Okay, welcome to another Vintage League here. Today we're trying out a combo that I've already played on the channel and already had some really good success with from the new Marvel set, but in a very different shell. So the combo is Hawkeye's Bow and Aphetto Alchemist. Aphetto Alchemist can untap itself infinitely, and whenever a creature becomes tapped with Hawkeye's Bow equipped to it, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. So that just, you keep tapping Aphetto Alchemist to untap itself, and every time it's ping, you deal it damage, deal 20, and you win the game. Pretty cool. The last time we played this, we go back, I think probably 2 weeks from this video. It's the first one I did with Marvel. You'll see a Nadu Aphetto Alchemist league. That went really well. So we're trying this again, but in a Lurrus shell, so no Nadu this time. Nadu costs 3, we can't play it. Instead, we're playing it in a more kind of Grixis-y, Grixis because of red. You need red for Hawkeye's Bow, Lurrus control deck. So some cool synergies. Aphetto Alchemist is a wizard, so we're playing Flame of Anor, which is very, very strong. I played this in the last league. Nadu was also a wizard. We have Thundertrap, which is a wizard, and we can use that to turn on the Flame of Anor. So we got a bunch of wizards here for Flame, and then of course our normal protection, Force of Will, Force of Negation. We got 2 main deck Mindbreak Traps. A lot of fast decks in the format right now. Fantasticar is still very good in Raker. It's good in Doomsday and other fast decks like Jewel that are around. So we want to be prepared. So we got quite a bit of protection main deck. Aphetto can also, it can win with Hawkeye's Bow, but it can also just win with Time Vault. So we've got sort of a Time Vault Vault Key package here because Aphetto can just untap the Time Vault. So we've got 2 Goblin Engineers, which can find Hawkeye or Vault Key. Demonic Tutor, Vampiric Tutor, Tinker. So all of this can kind of assemble Vault Key or Aphetto Vault or Aphetto Hawkeye's Bow. That's kind of the idea here. And a lot of other cards are just kind of your broken ones. Ancestral Recall, Time Walk. We are playing 2 Thoughtseize. I think that was complement, the counter spells quite nicely. I think these could be counters, though. I mean, like, I don't have Consigned to Memory, and they're kind of pricey in Magic Online, but, like, could definitely play just 2 Consigned to Memories here in this spot. That would be pretty good. And pretty reasonable. I think everything, I mean, we have 4 Psychic Frogs, and blue-black and Lurrus, Psychic Frog is still an amazing card advantage engine. The other options in this slot are Stock Up and Flow State. We're sticking with Frog here, but I mean, you can play the others. And then Flame is another draw spell as well, especially if you've got one of our wizards out. I go for the other video, but just for the Aphetto Alchemist interactions, it is untap Time Vault, win, keep untapping Hawkeye's Bow, and win. It can do the top shenanigans like Manifold Key can, where you draw with top, untap top, and then draw again to turn top into a card advantage engine. It can untap your Moxen and Crypts in order to make mana, all of which is very cool. And it's blue, that's important. It can give things pseudo vigilance. Not a bad card. In the sideboard, we've got 2 Echoing Truths. So Raker and Fantasticar kind of stuff is very powerful and is around. This can bounce the tokens. In the other video, we also had, what was it, Meltdown. We're going to try the Echoing Truce here, man, because they're blue and they can bounce other things as well, like opposing Mill Rods or something, but there are, Meltdown's another option here, like Engineered Explosives, Ratchet Bomb R2. The one thing that's really nice about these 2, Truth and Meltdown. Meltdown, you can do it without needing a Moxen. You can just go untap, draw, just for 1 red, destroy all your opponent's cards, which is pretty good. And Truth is blue and has wider uses. It doesn't hit our own Moxen and stuff, so different, pluses and minuses there. We've also got in the sideboard 2 Mize to bring in against some of the combo decks. We're pretty geared towards trying to beat the combo decks with a Fast Clock and permission in the main deck. We're just going to stick with that for the most part, but I got 2 Mice to bring in. Got a good chunk of graveyard hate, counter Vine and Dredge, which are still around. 3, and can go in against some of like the Breach decks too for Lurrus. Dalthy's pretty respectable number of matchups. There's Petrified Hamlet, again specifically the Bizarre decks, along with the Dalthy's. 2, these are just fancy Fatal Pushes, along with the 2 Long Goodbyes, some of the creature decks. And then of course we've got Lurrus. So we'll see how this goes. I tried a version of this before. This is my 7th league since the new Marvel sets come out. I didn't publish the first version of this. It was fine. I went 2-3 with it, but I had a breach package in here, and the breach package just didn't do anything. It was like a couple breaches, brain for each Lotus Petal, and that whole package just did absolutely nothing. I kept boarding it out. And the deck felt like it could have been a lot better if I just didn't have a chunk of useless cards in there. So we're going to try this again. I am more optimistic about this version because the deck did feel good except for the breach package, and I've changed a few other things around just with the benefit of experience there, having played through it. But I like the feel of the deck. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this one. I really enjoyed Aphetto Alchemist and Hawkeye's Bow in the, now first 2 leagues that I played with it. Hoping the third one will be fun as well. It does seem powerful. And yeah, I think that's about it. All right, I'll see you in round 1. Have you got any other cards or ideas for things you think I should play? Let me know down below. Curious what people are interested in. All right. Okay, here we go. Grab our Lurrus. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to try and jam this. If they don't have interaction, we win. So let's hope that they go for like car hit for 16 or something. Car hit for 16 would be great for us. That is not a car land unless it's Doomsday. It could be Doomsday. Soul Ring. I think we bait with Psychic Frog, and they don't counter it. We go... Yeah, I think we bait with Psychic Frog. Play out our land. We only need 2. Yeah, let's bait with Psychic Frog. Actually, I should not have done that, because now they can trap us. I just played into Mindbreak Trap like an idiot. Okay. So they're on some sort of... drew a bunch of cards. That's funny. No Lurrus Island Soul Ring. What does that mean? Let's bring in the Mise. On the draw, let's take out the Bauble. We need one more cut. Not sure if we need the flames. Let's cut the Goblin Engineer, it's a little slow. I mean, it's a risky one. Do we want to go for Demonic Tutor or Mai? Let's go for Mai. Okay. Oh, I think this is the Justin combo deck. I guess we get Recall. Um. Hmm. I think we keep open Flame of Anor, right? Oh, we don't have the mana for it. I screwed up. Should have just played my top. You want to force this. Red, blue, colorless. All right. We got there. Next game. Next match. All right, here we go. Keep. Oh. We're on the draw. I still think it's a. It's not as good on. It's not as good on the draw. I still think it's a keep. I mean, we could just get card turn one. Yeah, it looks like we could get card. Oh, it's Apache. Yep. Yeah, on the play, this is a great hand. That's on the draw, iffy. They're gonna have Fantasticaris. No, we're not getting Fantasticard, but we're still dying. We're wondering. I think at this point it's clear that we have nothing. I'll play the Ruby. We have to get lucky here, so I think we just play out the Aphetto, and we hope to draw a card that wins us the game. We have to draw a Hawkeye or a Time Vault, and they have to not kill us here, even though they're drawing 3 cards. Like, there's a reasonable chance they just Fantasticaris here. But if they don't, we can draw Time Vault and Hawkeye. That's pretty much it. Because, like, top spin could find something, but if we can't play it and activate it, we need four mana to do top spin win. If you find a card on top, we're only going to have 3 unless we draw a Mox. Okay, I mean, we could just get Time Vaulted here. You got a key. You got a Black Lotus. Yep. What we got? That's a little late. I think our best option is to play top and blind draw. I think that's our only option, is to play top and blind draw, because otherwise we do just die. Right. So if we spin top and we find Time Vault or Hawkeye's Bow, I think we just have to blind draw. No. At this point, it would have to be like Time Walk. Our next 2 draws would have to be like Time Walk and Time Vault exactly, because we're going to have to chump with the Aphetto here. I mean, spell 1. If Tezzeret is not their next spell or key, Piho. Rain, sure. That's spell 2, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, our only outs is like the very unlikely and silly lines of like Ancestral Recall into the win or Time Walk into the win, so we're gonna play to our out there of not getting carned. And they have exactly 11, so very frustratingly, we have to block. I knew we were gonna have to block, or I expected to have to block, so. That was close. Let's spin. Time Walk. Okay, we got. We have to. I want 2 of these cards. I want 2 of these cards. I want 2 of these cards. That's frustrating. Is there any way to top and rearrange your library? Like, can I draw with top, hold priority, rearrange? Is that a thing? Draw, rearrange. Do we want... So we have to get Manifold Key. We Time Vault for Time Walk. 4 and 5 mana, 1, 2. We can't make a guy, right? No. I think no, right? We need 5 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't make a guy, no. I think we're, which is a problem. I think we're dead now. Key. Time Vault. We got the combo, but unless we can win, we're just going to die to Crypt. So we need a Tinker, right? And we can't actually gain life, right? I don't think we can gain life. This doesn't change the math, right? 8 to 7? No. But I have to take an extra turn. Did I not do that yet? All right. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I didn't actually take my extra turn yet. Yeah, so that ring is going to save them, isn't it? I don't think we can have any way to gain life now. We've got Tinker in here, right? I think. I don't think this will do anything. Yeah. No. Alright. Let's play top. Spin top. That's a good one. Draw a card. Blue. Tinker. Get rid of the crypt. Get Hawkeye's bow. Nope. Wait, no, I already have the Alchemist. I don't need to do all this crap. No, I don't need to do this. No. So play cast Aphetto Alchemist. Equip. Need one more turn so that it doesn't have. Oh, they could have a Do we need a second one? A second one would play around. Second one will play around Talon Gates. We don't have enough time to play around Talon Gates, do we? Yes. Shit. Hawkeye's bow. Let's play Hawkeye's bow. No. We need another Aphetto. Cast. Draw 2 cards. Destroy target artifact. Draw. Let's get rid of their, I don't know, Time Vault. Red, blue, black. Cast. Blue, blue. Cast. Oh wait, did I pass without? I needed one more turn. No, I screwed that up. If they've got a, what's it called again? Talon Gates. They win. That was crazy. I'll take it, but that was wild, right? So on the draw, We want our Echoing Truths. I don't want the Vexing Bauble on the draw. The Mines are at least interesting. I need some cuts. I think one Flame of Anor. The Thoughtseize is not as good on the draw. One Goblin Engineer. Alright, let's try that. Okay. That's not a great hand. I mean, we can play turn 1 Frog and bounce tokens, I guess. I mean, do we keep it because we can play turn 1 Frog and bounce tokens, or do we ship it because it loses to everything else that can possibly happen? I think in the interest of time, we keep it. There's a world where we blow them out here. They go all in on Car. I'm just going to try have that happen. That's Raker. Okay. Well, there's a world where this works out. Maybe I should have just bounced the Raker. It's probably the safer play. Always yield. Always yield. And at this point, they're going to know we don't have anything, so just F6 there. So I guess we just want normal land. Because we can't, our Tinker plan doesn't work right now. Can't like find Mana Crypt and Tinker and win with Aphetto, getting Time Vault. Stone Coil Serpent. That's bad. They can just play that for 1, and that blocks the Froggy. Or they can play it for 3. Blue, black. We could, I think we bounce it and kill the Karn. Just trying to find an artifact here. So attack Karn. An artifact here can let us try and Time Vault win next turn. That works. We can buy Cat. We have the win next turn anyway. I think there's a world. I'm not sure if buying Cat does anything. I think there's a world where they attack with Raker. Not realizing it. I think that might be worth it. Or is it buying Cat more worth it? We can buy Cat. I think maybe we buy Cat. If they have two tops, they win. They're not going to get the Saga off, though. If we go to our turn, we can win with Time Vault. I'm just going to F6 here. They win, that's fine. I think we want the Lurrus in play just in case. We do this. I guess we get burned here if they've got some sort of instant speed graveyardy thing. Cast. Blue. I guess this loses the Mindbreak Trap. I just play right into Mindbreak Trap. 10 volt. They need a Talon Gates here. Or next turn, I guess. See what they got. Their last card. I think they're thinking about, I think they might have a Talon Gates. And they're trying to think of like what the window is to use it here. So we're now looking for oh, can they phase it out? They do have the Talon Gates. Yeah, that'll do it, I think. No. Volt. Take an extra turn. Recall. Play Saga. Play Key. Nope. Um, no. Oh, wait. I forgot to make my token. Yeah, that's irritating. Sapphire. Play the orc. Kill this thing. Um, that's very awkward. No. I think we just swing out here. No. Make sure I untap my guy. All right, what you got there? Good game. Okay. All right, here we go. We're on the play. Let's see. I think we keep it. We are soft the wasteland here, though. So if they just go turn one wasteland, that would be bad for us. I don't think we mull it. They know we've got a trap. And they know that we're soft to wasteland. Verdant. Jet. And interesting. Got a few options here. I think we wait till their turn. Try and get a flame off. Just play the orc out. That's okay. Ooh, well, that's interesting. That is interesting. I think I mean, the chances of this resolving are like 0, so I don't think we want to do that. I think we just swing for 2 and pass again. And we try and fight over, definitely play stuff next turn. Mm-hmm. Sure. We're going to try and blow up the frog here. Let's go Thoughtseize. We might just be able to win right now. Force of Negation. Oh, it does have both Force of Negation and Force of Vigor. So we can't win. Interesting. Does that mean we take the Oko then? Take the Force of Vigor, maybe, actually. That's kind of tough. Interesting. Thing is, they can just Vigor us. Do we care, though? Maybe we want them to Vigor us? I don't think we do. Maybe we just Demonic Tutor for land? It's a tough game. I think we just swing for 2. Let's see what they do here. We can just hardcast Mindbreak Trap something, or Flame of Anor or something. So we have 4 mana effectively because of the untap. Oh wait, I didn't untap it with the Aphetto. That was a whiff. Hmm. Beacon. Force of Vigor is a big problem. We are 1 short from doing everything I want to do. We just hold up Mindbreak Trap like hardcast? Doesn't seem ideal. I think we just go with Prague. I want to get them to use the vigor. Alright. So Abrupt Decay, Fawn, Unknown. They have to deal with the frog. Wasteland's good for them here. And then Abrupt Decay, I assume. What's he targeting? The frog. I think we try and Mindbreak Trap that. Alright, we got the first one. I think the other two will be harder. Don't want the Mindbreak Traps. Do we? Actually, the Vexing Bauble is not terrible. Got a bunch of fawns and forces and things. Don't like the Vampiric. Go down to one fawn. They've got Oko, though. I mean, Oko's scary. It does hit Oko, though. You know what? Let's try that. Um, think we keep it on the back of it. Has a good amount of mana. I don't want to lose the game by getting wastelanded out. Oh, we can F6. They know our hand. Gataxian Probe. Good magic card. Can't do anything about that. Do we want to play around another Spell Pierce, or do we want to play around Force of Negation? Actually, we go to 8, so let's just play around Force of Negation. I got another Spell Pierce. Oh, jeez. I got their own Ancestral. Dueling Ancestrals. And Force of Negation. Okay. Yep. Let's play Frog. Try and get some advantage going. And then waste us. So I'm guessing they've got a 3-drop. They want to play like Oko. No. We got nothing going on right now. Let's try and find something. Alright, this is a wizard, so we can cast that if we get another land. Green. Deathrite Shaman. Okay. Land's our best draw here. I think we just pass. They smell an orc, so. Blue, black, frog. Okay. Actually, I probably should have forced that, huh? Yeah, I should have forced that. Why did I not force that? Black, blue, frog 2. Okay. Um, 2 cards in hand. They would need double protection. So I think we just go for it. Ooh, they got a decay. Oh, fair enough. I guess we die. Oh, we had that. Forgot about decay. Should have just gone for the flame. Hmm? Pithing needle. All right. Destroy an artifact. Draw 2 cards. Red, blue. Oh, we're playing slow, aren't we? Next turn we can try and go for Engineer Time Walk and win. Try and force that with this. Good games. OD is a regular in Discord. Good game. All right, here we go. Are we lagging? Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yes. I mean, we're keeping it, right? But how do I sequence this? Let's start out with Lotus and see if that draws a force. No. I mean, do we need the Lotus? We can just go like... I guess we just jam. I mean, we go blue, black. No. Actually, I don't want to do that. Black. Vexing Bauble. Thoughtseize. Okay, so it is car. Can't play that. They can't play that. It is a scary hand. And they can get the Fantasticar just by... I mean, we're in trouble. That's such a scary hand. They can't even play the Crypt and the Ruby, and we're still in trouble. Do I just take the Monolith and hope to, like... I mean, their deck's, like, mostly mana, though. I think we just have to try and, like, find a win before... I think we'd have to try and find a win before they win. Or they get more mana. Because... Fantastic card, they can still flip it. Even these things are going to get countered. I found something. Key. Alright. Do I cast it or I just hold it for like a force? Probably just hold it for force, right? That's pretty decent. What are they thinking about? They got a dismember or something? I think we just get a Badlands to round out our mana. Alright, let's see which one they pick. Fantasticar. Spell 1. Robe. Spell 2. Spell 3. I can respond to the trigger, right? With the flame. Destroy an artifact. Draw 2 cards. Me, the artifact. Red, blue, red. They got Raker and Ring. They can't play Raker yet, but they can play Ring and draw. Land. Oh, we need a land there. We can play Engineer and then go for the win. Do we just go Time Walk here, try and... I think we go Time Walk here. They don't have anything that needs a bauble, so we're just going to crack that. Oh wait, no, we need we need the artifact. That was really dumb. That was incredibly dumb. I guess we can hold open the Mindbreak Trap hardcast. That was very silly. Yeah, let's just hold. That was very dumb. Just hold open the Flame of Anor and hardcast trap then. Because I lost my artifact. I can get it back with Lurrus. So let's trap that. Right. Still has yes. Let's get Time Vault. And then wait, we just hold open Flame of Anor, I guess. All right. Up against Raker. I want the Echoing Truths. What have I been cutting? I don't like the bauble on the draw. Cutting an Engineer. I think the Mise might not be good enough on the draw. I think maybe one's okay. Stops like some of the rakery combos. Is it even good enough? Is that better than just getting an Engineer? Let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah, 7 cards, huh? I mean, we got a Force of Will, but like not much follow-up. We have to pitch. If one of the orcs was a blue card, I think this is a pretty good keep. But as it stands, we're gonna have to force something. I guess if they go turn 1 Raker, we can kill it, which is something. Saga. Oh, that's bad. Manifold. Mox Emerald. Alright, we have to force that. Yep. Well, I guess we do this now. We'll have ring protection next turn, though. How does this work again? I can always ping the token, right? Am I wrong there? Got ring protection, so we just pass. Yeah, obviously can still win here. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Mm-hmm. I think we do kill the Raker. We could kill the tokens. I think we killed the tokens too. Gives us an avenue to attack. They need blockers now, or they have to win. They got 5 cards and a top, so they certainly can. All right, we got there. Good match. Okay, here we go. We got our Lurrus. The turn 2 win on the draw if we don't get interacted with. That good enough? I guess so. Uh-oh. Yeah. Alright, I think we're dead unless we draw a force. Force? Not a force. We're always getting blue-red here. We needed a force there. So they're about to draw 3 cards. And they've got infinite mana. The thing is, like, we could Demonic Tutor for Force of Will, but, like, I mean, against the One Ring drawing card, that doesn't actually do anything, right? I think we just have to play Aphetto and hope that somehow they brick and don't have interaction. Because we can win next turn with Aphetto if they don't kill us. But I mean, with 6 cards and 8 mana, a jewel? Oh, we are super dead. This is the trophy match, so we'll have 6 there. But yeah, we have been bested. Alright, well, that was pretty brutal. We don't have a ton to bring in, really. Bring in Mise. I don't think we want the Echoing Truths. What don't we want? Vexing Bauble is kind of suspect against Jewel. I think on the play it might be worth it. Goblin Engineer is a little slow. Let's cut down to one of those. Flame's a little slow. Or maybe frog. Let's try that. Alright, well, our turn 2 win wasn't fast enough because we were on the draw. Keep. Do I want a Mai, to be honest? Like, would Mai and Orcs be good enough? I assume Orcish Bowmaster pass is just not a great line. Or do we just want Ancestral? We don't have any combos right away, which is concerning. Can Mai solo the game? Like, realistically, no? Not by itself, probably. Maybe the Mai and the Orc together is enough? I'm gonna get a recall, but that could be wrong. Yeah, another blazing start. Do we... I think we have to crack it. Three. Relic of Sauron. I think we have to let that go, unfortunately. Transmute artifact. Tinker. Do we look for a force, or do we try and hope that Orcs can beat a Jewel? What's our better chance here? What's the chance that they draw 3? I assume, what does this get? I assume this gets Jewel. I guess we could also have Bind a Trap. I think we do try and counter it. Well, none of those do it. I don't think just casting the Orc or just waiting for them to try and get Jewel and casting that wins. I think we do have to try and find Force of Will, Force of Negation, or Trap. Alright, we got a Trap. So I think we draw, play the Aphetto. And just hope that that's good enough. In theory, we can win next turn. They win right here, they win, but like they got a Jewel. Well, fair enough, I guess. We tried our best. I think this is right. Ah, that'll do it. Deck seems very good. All right, good match, good game. We lost. Oh yeah, we did. Paradox Engine just makes the deck go crazy, huh? All right, strong league, nice starting out 4-0, 8-0 in games, and then getting crushing loss there in the last match to not get the trophy. Oh well, I know it was a strong run, and this is my 7th league in the Marvel Superheroes Fantasticar era, and 2nd trophy match that I've lost. If you want to see the other league where I lost a trophy match, it is the other Aphetto Alchemist deck, actually, the Nadu Aphetto Alchemist deck. I also just lost in the trophy match there, and that video is on YouTube as well. Just go back, what is it, a week or two, you'll find the Nadu Aphetto Hawkeye deck. Another 4-1 there. And overall, and I got 2 4-1s. The Bug Mole Man video, that league was good. I mean, out of 7 leagues here, those were strong. I had a couple of 2-3s, and I had 1-4. That was with Agrovine, Mole Man Fastball. That just didn't work at all. Oh, afterwards, I retooled that one and made it into the Bug Mole Man deck. That deck was pretty good, but the Agrovine one didn't work. If you want to see it in action, though, in Justin I'm actually one's latest video, I play him in round 1, so you can see that deck in action against Justin if you want to, but it's not going to go on YouTube. Been playing too much to put everything on YouTube right now. Yeah, anyway, this felt good. I'm happy with this result. And again, two almost trophies there. With Aphetto Alchemist and Hawkeye in Vintage. I mean, it's reasonably powerful. It's very interesting. Maybe not the best thing out there, but I think, these are just like, out of the 7 leagues that I played, 3 have been Aphetto Alchemist. 2 were 4-1s, and 1 was a 2-3. The 2-3 was a similar version of this, but worse. I had like a Breach Brain Freeze package in here that just was too clunky and didn't work, so I cut like 4 slots out of there and retooled a couple things, and it just feels a lot better this league. So I'm going to put this one on YouTube and not the other one. I thought that, I could improve that deck first, so I'm going to put that on now. But yeah, I mean, the Aphetto Alchemist decks, the Hawkeye felt pretty good. 4-1, 2-3, 4-1, and then, medium results with the Mole Man, medium results with Black Widow. I mean, overall, though, I've been having a lot of fun, I know some people aren't happy with the Fantasticar, but I mean, as you saw in this league, we beat it twice. It is beatable. I beat it in other leagues too. It is strong, obviously. So yeah, you can check out if you want to see, I'm hoping you enjoyed that. league there. I think we can't really play Null Rod. I'm not sure if this can really get improved that much for that Jewel matchup where we lost in the end. Maybe like another Mai, like another Force of Negation or Trap or something. I don't know. There might be some cards you can play, but I don't think we can play. Maybe we can play Null Rod. I guess there's a world where we like board out the Engineers. We could even play the Engineer to get Null Rod. We can board out like Hawkeyes and a few other things and play the Null Rod and try and win with I don't know, the Psychic Frog plan, I guess. I'm not sure if that's any good in I mean, it's not like the worst plan in the world. You probably could put Null Rod in the sideboard here. But it does make things a little difficult and clunky. I'm not sure there's another solution though. I mean, we were competitive against the Raker decks, and we were one turn off from winning both games against the last match with Tony Jewell. Like, we had the combo lined up. We just needed Aphetto Alchemist to untap. It wasn't unwinnable or anything. Could just be some more forces, some more counters, or something like Consign the Memory. And Consign them. I don't have Consign the Memories, and they're expensive, but you could play Consign them to Memory. It's a very good card. Yeah, I mean, definitely think about Consign to Memory. One of the leagues I played, and I wasn't thrilled with how I built it. Didn't really take advantage of Moon Girl very well. One of the 7 leagues I've played so far was a 2-3 with like my Humans Bant Blockbuster deck with this one, Moon Girl. And it didn't use the card very well. Like, the league was fine, but like, this Moon Girl didn't do anything. I want to try and get a new deck with Moon Girl. I think this is like a reasonable card. I mean, it's a draw engine and a 6/6 trampler for 3 mana. And it's blue. Like, it does a lot of useful things there. I do want to try and build around this one. And maybe this one and this one at some time. But maybe this one next. But yeah, overall, happy with this. I'm trying to ramble a little bit now, I know that. But recording this right after losing my last match there, that's a tough one. Definitely hoping for the trophy the second time here. But alas, here we are. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. You got ideas for the deck, let me know down below, or other cards you'd like to see. Always happy to chat. And yeah, see you next time.